The ego needs problems to survive. The ego needs difficulties and hardships and drama in order to survive. It can only exist in a reality where there are problems, because in a reality where everything is perfect, there is only God and there can be no ego. So our ego goes to enormous lengths to create trouble and difficulty in our lives. It perceives things in a way that will continually create struggle and conflict and problems for us. And it's all based on perception. Consciously affirming truth, again, beginning with La ilaha illallah, is beginning to consciously affirm that there is no God but God, and that goodness is the only reality that there is. Whatever we perceive of problems and difficulties is a projection from the self. You can look at a glass half full or half empty. It's a choice. It's a perception. You may be looking at lack, or you may be looking at prosperity. A person may have one shoe on their foot and the other foot may be shoeless. And they have a choice how to approach that situation. They may look at that as, oh my God, I only have one shoe, look at everybody else. They have two shoes, they've got great shoes, look at me, poor me, I've only got one shoe. The opposite is shukr, Ya Rabbi, thank you. Oh God, oh Creator of heavens and earth. Thank you that I have at least one shoe to protect this foot. It's all a choice and it's a perception. And the more we make conscious choices that are in alignment with truth and with a paradigm based in prosperity and in gratitude and in goodness, we will attract to ourselves naturally more goodness. And the more we affirm a reality where God is absent and that difficulty is the reality, we repel goodness from us, we actually block it off from us, and we end up attracting more and more problematic circumstances. Let me talk to you a minute about poverty consciousness, wealth and poverty. These are two states that a human being can experience. One can be extremely blessed with wealth and abundance, or they can be experiencing a lot of difficulty with regards to poverty. When we focus on lack and scarcity and what we don't have and the difficulties and struggles, they only get worse, because what we focus on expands. What you focus on becomes your reality. So by focusing on lack and what's missing in our lives, we will only attract more of what's missing in our lives. That becomes our reality. We're actually choosing what our reality is at any given moment. It's a tremendous amount of responsibility that God has given us. And this is part of the secret of the amanat, the secret that Allah gave to human beings, khilafat, and which all of creation refused to carry that burden, but human beings in their ignorance and tyranny, as is quoted by the Holy Quran, accepted, actually asked for, because we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't realize the great responsibility that comes with the power of choice. By learning how to make conscious choices with regards to our thoughts, so that we continually affirm truth and bring them into alignment with reality, everything begins to change. We begin to become the deputies, the divine deputies, the khulafa that Allah Azza wa Jal created us to be, making proper conscious choices in this world to create a world that is reflective of divine presence, a world based in prosperity, in peace, in goodness, and in abundance.